This is a music review from 1991. It's an album called Play by Squeeze, and this is my review. Well, having been a fan of Squeeze going right back to the late 70s, when those hit singles hit the airwaves, Up the Junction and Call for Cats, we now arrive at 1991, and I've been a fan throughout, and Play, well, it's regarded by me and others as their unheard masterpiece. No one bought it, but the songs glide out of the speakers. The stories are believable as always and magical on the ear, and the playing is top drawer. This is top-notch pop music, and Tilbrook delivers possibly his best vocals in years. There's no Jules Holland now, too busy on his TV show, but the keyboards are taken care of by Steve Niev from the Attractions, Elvis Costello's band. Bruce Hornsby tunes up on a track playing accordion, and Matt Irving fits in. The arrangements of many of the songs include horns, strings, and track 4 even has a choir. The lyrics are mostly boy-girl stories, but they echo inside you, the listener. So let's go through these tracks one by one. We get started with Satisfied. It floats out of the speakers with that seductive Tilbrook vocal and the lazy pop rip that oozes London sleaze. The jangly guitars sets us up for an awesome smorgasbord of great songs on this album. Lyrically, it tells the story about the feeling after you've finished lovemaking in a strange room. I'm sure some of us will remember that. Track 2's Crying in My Sleep, a quicker horn refined intro with keyboards at the front. The crunchy rhythm and horns mesh like a Cockney spirit. The nights are incomplete, I keep crying in my sleep, sings Tilbrook. The midsection rips into the guitar solo to recover a mediocre middle section, but it's a trite too long. The song, well, it's about breaking up and learning from it after the pain. To track 3 then, Letting Go. Slower balladly tune, lounge room stuff. The mood is tinged with sexual awakening, hesitancy, and it berifts the aftermath as a love affair turns sour, the demise. It's got some magical stuff on this. Lyrics, a relationship grinding to the halt, going through the motions like the keyboard juxtaposition with the laid-back guitar, magical. To track 4 then, The Day I Got Home, starts with an organ intro and bops into your ears with Beatlish-like lyrics. It wanders like the traveller returning, and times have changed, but home is still home. The boppy down roll and the harmonies just pop up magically. To 5 then, and this is my favourite, The Truth. It's a standard pop song, but it's got a beautiful guitar riff, and the melody and the lyrics are so apt. A sample, The Truth, the toughest thing to explain, and there's some neat violin to catch the mood. The Truth is not my middle name. I love the catchy guitar break that chases the rhythm. It's all about deception in relationships. Love the rolling guitar churning out the melody, and it's got a tinge of country style to the guitar as the track closes. Track 6 is House of Love. It's pop bubblegum and reminds me a little bit of Madness. It's catchy, it has that magical mix of great words and punchy rhythms, and a spacey guitar solo really resonates with the pianos, steering you to more psychedelic tasks. There's some horns and some very strange noises thrown in for good measure near the end. Remnants maybe of a funfair ride. The chord changes are complex, and it's a real roller coaster ride song. Lyrically, it's about a girlfriend cheating on you and how that ends up being a slippery conclusion. 7, Cupid's Toy. It's a slow ballad, and what a beautiful song it is. Tilbrook's singing is lovable, harmonic, and there's some harmony, Motown sounding backing vocals thrown in for good measure. Then it changes tempo before the keyboards raise the tone higher, and Tilbrook's lead is as soft and melodic as ever. Lyrically, it's about a guy, horny as hell, skirting the nightclubs looking for his latest conquest. To track 8 then, Gone to the Dogs. It's wild, shrill-like keyboards get us started, and you add in the guitar, and we are in for a tale about greyhound racing and the pleasures and failures of gambling. Instead of, you can imagine yourself at the East London dog track. Haringey was it? I can't remember, but anyway, there's some added keyboard noises, and a thudding riff encourages a sing-along to the chorus, and it's got that stodgy sort of guitar solo with a rocky upbeat sound. Lyrics, well, gambling, the perils of it. To track 9 now, Walk a Straight Line. Well, it's an acoustic-led song, country-inspired. It puts a criminal touch to behind you and going straight. It just needs some help. There's some trombone in there somewhere. It's very poignant and a beautiful country style of lead break, which is crisp and links the verses nicely. Lyrically, it's another tale about the passage of time, and this one about how love grows, with some life advice. We're at 10 now, and Sunday Street has that twangy riff, getting the rhythms in sync, and Tilbrook again shows his talents with the verse and chorus highlighted. Some finger-picking guitar that's competent as usual, and it's nicely filled out with strings, and a highlight on the album. Lyrically, it's about Sunday nights, Sunday markets, Sunday football, Sunday quizzes with the hangover evident, and that call for the next weekend to come so you can repeat the dose on Sunday, of course. 11, track 11's Wicked and Cruel, a slow indulgence as Glenn pleads to the listener of his bad luck. Tasteful guitar breaks after the chorus, and the lead is very, very good, but not overdone. Lyrics, well, more relationships breaking out, the worst of them, and the finale is There's a Voice, a bleak look at destiny. So what have we got then? Well, we've got 12 magical songs. There's not a duff track on this. I really do recommend that you get your teeth into this. It's a lovely set of songs. It's Play, it's Squeeze, and it's 1991.